Hey babes, welcome back to the channel. I'm back today with a new video, and in today's video I will be doing a full crochet install, and I am featuring YWigs. Big thank you to YWigs for sponsoring this video. Now let's jump into this look. So I have 6 packs of their water deep wave crochet hair in the color 427. Color combo is absolutely gorgeous. This hair is in 18 inches. So my braid pattern, I've done this before. It is a low tension pattern. So there's flat twist in the front, cornrows in the back. So the front are twist. I find that that works better with my hair. I have less tension and I don't have to worry about headaches, and it's an easy takedown. So how I install my hair is in the front, I take one piece and I pull it through the front of either the braid or the flat twist, and then I just go in and crochet the hair in the traditional way, the push pull loop method, and that is how I do my crochet hair. So I basically installed all of this hair and then I wet it, brushed it through, dried it. The curl pattern is absolutely gorgeous. To be honest, I love these curl patterns in the dry state, so you'll get to see what it looks like completely done and completely dry, and then you will see what it looks like wet down as well as dried with the blow dryer. Very little product too. So what I like about this hair is, even though this is a colored crochet bundle, string in between the crochet hair is still black. I like that because that gives the illusion of like dark root colored hair. They don't see any blonde thread. That thread will match your natural hair if you have dark natural hair. Now there are plenty of ways to install this, as in seamless crochet. You can do braids that are super fine and small, like for your foundation. That way you don't have to worry about a part. You can do miracle knots. Like there's so many different ways to install crochet hair now, but this is what I chose to do. So I am going to continue to crochet the hair in, and then I will show you what it looks like in the back. I have less braids in the back, but because this hair expands and it's so curly, you don't see anything in the back. When I get to like the sides, I didn't do the method where I pull the crochet through the front of the braids. I know I won't be pulling it back on the side. That method isn't necessary on the side because I won't be wearing my hair all the way on the side. But as you can see, simple install. I take the needle, push it through the braid, attach the hair, pull it through, and then loop it one time. I emphasize this in a lot of my videos. I like to loop the hair one time to avoid knotting, tangling, and breakage when it comes to takedown. Now, as far as my foundation, I did use some braid gel to flat twist my hair. I feel like that gives the flat twist a better hold. It's a little more secure than just braiding it dry, or twisting it dry rather. So as you can see, I'm moving along, and as we start to fill this in, this hair just expands and it is so pretty. I love this curl pattern and I love this color combo. It is one of my favorites. So I will be reinstalling this hair using the miracle knot technique. So definitely stay tuned for that, because that will be dropping in about a week or so. I just really want to show you all the different ways that you can reuse your crochet hair. One install doesn't mean that's it. As long as you install it, and I'm telling you, loop it one time, because that makes for an easy takedown, and it's even better because you can reuse your hair. So now we've reached the back. As I said, the back is the same install method as the front, and I am filling in as much hair as I can back here. What I noticed also with the flat twist foundation, you don't have to worry about your part showing as much, because I feel like the older the braids, the better crochet looks. So with the flat twist, you don't have as much scalp exposed as a cornrow. So I feel like it works as a really good foundation, and then eventually your parts are going to be camouflaged. So I am just moving along and filling these in. And for this install, out of the 6 packs, I used about 5.5. I have a very little of the 6 pack that I did not touch. But when it comes to the miracle knots, believe me, I'm packing all of that hair in there. So here I'm trying to give you some more angles of how this looks being crocheted in the back. And I love how this is filling in. As I stated, you don't have to worry about any of your braids or scalp showing in the back. So I'm going to continue to move along, and I'm going to pop back in, put some music on, and I will be back to walk you through the rest of this video. We've made it back to the front. I have moved on back to the front of the hair, and what I'm going to do from here on out is just fill in the top. And as you can see, everything is covered up. So don't be intimidated by the parts. I know people's biggest issue is the parts and they always want to see the top. You can tease your crochet hair when you get to the end so that you don't see any string, so that you don't see any parts. It's all about how you want to install it. And keep in mind what the takedown process will be like after installing. So once again, for the front braids, I do pull the crochet piece to the front, and that's really just for the front top braids. And then I just continue to push, pull, and loop the hair. And I'm going to move along, and I will pop back in just a little bit. So here we're wrapping up this style. As you can see, I am getting close to the finish line. This whole process took me about 3 hours. I'm going to say it took about 45 minutes to complete the foundation, and then about 2 hours and 15 minutes to install this, including the styling of the hair. So I'm finishing up the top, and depending on where you want to wear your hair, like how you're going to part it, then you want to focus on really filling in those 2 braids, foundation braids, or in my case, flat twist. You want to make sure that you fill that in so you have a seamless part. So I wasn't sure I was gonna wear it. I wasn't sure if I was gonna wear it on the left or the right. So I just made sure that there was one section on each side that was full, so that if I want to wear it parted that way, it would be seamless. So that's what you see me doing here, just making sure that there's enough hair for it to look really good once it's parted that way. So once I'm done with this, I will be using my continuous spray bottle, Lotta Body Mousse, and a Denman brush, and that is how I'm going to detangle and style these curls. So this is it completed, super full. I love it like that. But For video purposes, we are going to wet this down. This is just water in the spray bottle. And once I saturate the hair with water, I'm going to brush it with the Denman brush. Once I fully work that water in, that's when I add the Lotta Body Mousse. Then I just let the hair air dry, and it is so pretty. So I have a whole playlist of crochet hair and so many different textures from YWigs. So if you are interested, definitely check the link in the description box. Check out my playlist. Also check out my YouTube shorts. Like, the textures are endless. I love the direction that crochet hair is moving in. But let me know what you guys think about this color combo. Let me know if you would try the flat twist foundation, or if you have tried it, or if you have any other suggestions for low tension crochet installs. But once again, big thank you to YWigs for sponsoring today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.